Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. King! And 7 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 34-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Lots of space, past the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
By Yaya Diaby. A loss of 9 on the play.
3rd and long for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And let's go. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
73. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Now it's Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Miami. No touch that.
Hurts will try it again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Run.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's Otton, open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run with Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, 133.
Mayfield to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 15-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hey! 63, 63, 63.
Hurts to the air on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, catch it, Mike. I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And an Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? No.
Again, Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Hurts again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's second down and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh?
To the air again. Hurts. Out to his right. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6. And before goes the field goal try, they take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Tiger swamp. Great, set. Hey, let's go.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now
Here's Kurtz. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They'll come up here first and 10.
and an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Now Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
63, 63,
First and
63.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Hurts to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down, here's Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time.
And he'll take this one in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
A first down throw for Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now. So here comes an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
The give. This is Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Mayfield. Aside, he's got Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
6 yards.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. To throw is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up.
And he's into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
63, bang! No, 63. 180, 180. Hey! Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
8 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Crown left yet. No,
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180, hey!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallies with the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 9.
Crown left Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Down the 7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession That gets it down to an 8-point game.
27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Uh-oh. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the ground, it's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's second and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here's first and 10. Barkley. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many...
And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
And he is going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Finding room to the 20. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great, set. I know you want that. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. This was a game where both
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball was teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here.
That's good for Eagles.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Otton. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 37 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play. And
Let's go. Trimmer.
They go to Barkley again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Racing down the left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Bucky Irving. 1st and 10.
First down, here's Baker. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He's got Emeka Egbuka. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Baker throwing again. He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And they get this down to the 28. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. That one connects. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
A gain of 9
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1 yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie it just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead on that successful kick.
Eagles 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that means 3rd down coming up.
6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 25 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this is another incompletion.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. Makes the catch. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts from his end zone. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff headed right. Barkley is unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
22. Eagles 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Bigsby with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He's out in the clear. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paint, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st down, Eagles.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
From the red zone now. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely and throwing it away. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
He'll throw it. Throw's caught. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
20.
Once again, Irving. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, Mayfield. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers in range for a game-winning score. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Here he is to throw. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
180! What's up?
Irving.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. A 3-yard loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives you the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Shipley now to return. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.